let's talk about the claims process. When something happens after damage occurs, what's the first thing that they should do?
So contact your agent or claims department, get the claim opened, and also get a hold of a ServiceMaster to get out there. One of these companies that do work with the insurance companies. There's several. There's ServPro, ServiceMaster. I use the word ServiceMaster because I have a ServiceMaster local that I use all the time. As soon as somebody calls me, I typically say, "All right, what's the problem? All right, we need to get ServiceMaster out there." They'll just dispatch somebody out there to start mitigating damages, and then we get the claim opened. And then from there, we have to wait for a claims adjuster to get assigned. If you have a 1-800 number, you might get a phone call at some point. If you have a claims department that's local, typically it's boots on the ground, they'll show up and just get the ball rolling. Obviously, the next thing is, where do I move? Like if I can't move it, if I can't stay in my home, what do I do? So you have loss of use, which you can open up right away, and that can start paying for your hotel or your VRBO or whatever it is that will help you get reestablished somewhere. And then it's just a process waiting. If it's a big catastrophic event, it could be a few days before you hear from a claims adjuster, but they will typically start putting money in your account for clothes, for food, for shelter right away if you have a good claims department. So claims is where the rubber meets the road. I mean, I have always felt Farmers does a great job with responding to claims. They typically have local claims adjusters. Their home state is California. They started in California, and my reputation is tied to how a claim is handled. So I do broker other
Good
companies,
job.
but I can tell you that they are really good at handling claims. I like the way they do it, and they are Johnny on the spot. I've seen buses roll in with refrigerators full of food, with washers and dryers, and access to internet, and claims adjusters writing checks to people walking up. Agent.
Right. Right. Okay. Are there any common mistakes that delay or reduce claim payouts and such that people ought to be aware of?
Just response, when you get the call, make sure you call back. Remember, claims adjusters are typically handling 100 claims at a time. The nice thing is, I've seen recently claims now have, the adjusters have texting options, email options, phone call options. The texting seems to get, if you get an option to text your claims adjuster, you oftentimes get a quicker response because they can handle multiple texts at a time versus being on the phone for an hour. There's really nothing you can plan for with regards to the claims. It's a tough one.
Stay on top of it, communicate, and ask and get your agent involved too.